Hey cousins, welcome back to my channel. So if you guys are just interested in talking while I get ready, stay tuned. Alright guys, so this is just gonna be like a chit chat, get ready with me. And I do have like music playing in the background because I always listen to music if I'm doing like a full face of makeup, but hopefully you guys can hear me. Otherwise this video basically will be for nothing because it's a chit chat. But I just came to talk to you guys, as you can tell by the title of the video, just about, I guess, like, I don't even know if it's unrealistic, but just these standards that men have regarding women and makeup. And it's just, to me, it's just getting out of control. If you consider yourself a man, or you know, the head of the household, or handling your business, or however men out here feeling these days secure in the bag, or whatever you're doing, it just seems like nowadays men are so pressed in regards to what women, and it's, I guess, not even necessarily nowadays because it's always been like that, but I don't know why I started doing this. I always do my eyebrows first, and I done got all kind of mixed up, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend that in and go back to my eyebrows. But I guess since the age of time, men have really been worried about like what women do, but it's just like certain stuff you just, if you so much worried about securing the bag, you shouldn't be worried about. So recently, I guess not even recently because it's almost been a month, like 3 weeks ago, Tyrese, who you know is recently married, and even before that, you know, he's been divorced once before. It's been allegations of abuse there. I don't know whether or not they're true or not. I'm just saying that it is out there. You can Google it, you can search it. But he's always, I guess, wanted to consider himself like an authority figure in regards to men's views on women. You know, he had that TV show with Rev Run, which I actually enjoyed watching, but I enjoyed watching it for Rev Run, like, not even gonna lie. And even then, sometimes I was just like, Reverend, y'all doing too much. Like, same thing with, and I may step on some toes when I go into this, but same thing with the whole Steve Harvey. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I read Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. I read it back when I was in college, but also that was a time where I'm not as mature as I am now, and I could kind of see things for what it was. I was reading a lot of men's books on, you know, women and relationships and things like that, but whatever. But recently he came out on his Instagram, and I will find the actual post. I'm not gonna read it just because I'm doing my makeup right now, but basically in the post it was this long rant, which Tyrese does rants all the time, which really is what made me start being turned off from who he was, like, because I really used to like Tyrese, and I just thought he was a great story, because you guys know how I feel about Tupac. I felt like Tyrese was a great story of everything kind of happening for a reason, and destiny playing its part in your life. Just because, if you guys don't know, John Singleton, who created Baby Boy, he actually created that for Tupac. And so, of course, there is a lot of Tupac reference in that movie. John Singleton knew Tupac, and he's just, you know, very respectful of Tupac's legacy. When Tupac passed, production on the film actually halted, because they had to find somebody else to play the part if they were even going to continue with the production. And it ended up being Tyrese. And a little fun fact, I don't actually know who was meant, if Taraji was always meant to play Yvette, but the part of, what is it, P, Baby Boy's best friend, Jody's best friend, was actually meant for Ice Cube, which I can definitely see that. But of course, a lot of people aged out. Snoop's part was always meant for Snoop, and necessarily maybe Ice Cube at that point had gotten big and he didn't want to do the movie, or maybe he was busy or whatever. But anyway, from that movie sparked a lot of careers, just from the trajectory of one person who you know, I mourn all the time, and that sounds crazy, but I do mourn him all the time, just his impact. But just the impact of his death, how it sparked the trajectory of Tyrese's whole acting career, you know, that's when people really started to realize, okay, this boy can act, you know. That was Taraji P. Henson's first big film, you know, leading lady film, and just a lot of things. That film is a cult classic. So I really did like Tyrese, and for me to like somebody involved in anything that was supposed to be touched by Tupac is saying a lot. But recently he just, and I'm ranting, but I promise I'm gonna get back to the point. Recently, maybe for the last 5 years or so, maybe even more, Tyrese just, he be giving me too much, and he go on these rants all the time, like women really care all that much about how Tyrese feel like we should live our life or whatever. So recently he went on this rant basically going in on women who wear weaves, makeup, and get plastic surgery. And so I'm paraphrasing, so I'm not quoting. I will put the actual post, if I can find it, on the screen. But basically he goes on to say how women who wear weaves and makeup and get plastic surgery are manufactured clowns, and that no man will ever actually take them seriously, and if a man is dealing with them, it's only temporary and for one thing. And like he said this, not like a maybe, he said this as a definite factual statement. And you know, basically just saying that, you know, women look stupid who wear all that makeup, and women embrace your natural beauty. And I get it, like he tried to bring it on home at the very end, and I just, you know, you had already lost me, Tyrese. I mean, you lost me years ago, but whatever. He tried to bring it on home, talking about embrace your natural beauty. And then of course, you know, with the whole thing, like I could care less what color his wife is, like because me myself, I've never limited myself to dating like within my race or whatever. I prefer a black man. I love black men. I respect black men. I want to love a black man and have black children. However, my family is not all black, so I could care less about the color of Tyrese's wife. I don't want him, so it's like, baby, do you date who you want to date? I could care less. But I mean, understandably so. Just, you know, it's a big history as to why that bothers black women to see a black man with a woman who is perceived to be foreign or lighter complexion. Even if she was a light-skinned black woman, they would have gave him a hard time. I ain't even gonna lie. So it wasn't no way that he could get out of that. But I didn't care. But when he made this statement talking about, you know, natural beauty and all this, and, you know, I don't know who his wife is, but I have seen pictures, and, you know, from what I can see, she wears makeup. And from what I can see, it's not like she's just this all natural woman who doesn't do things to keep herself up or make herself feel good. You know, she's an educated woman from what I hear. She has her master's, what everybody keep throwing out there. I'm going for my master's now, and not trying to be funny, but I hate when people make it seem like your master's just makes you above everything and everybody. Like, yeah, you got higher education, but at the end of the day, like, there's bigger things than masters. And if your master's is your highest point of achievement, not trying to be funny, but, you know, I ain't gonna say it. Y'all get where I'm going with that. So, he, you know, he says all this, and of course it's nowhere to be found on his Instagram, because I did go look before I got ready to shoot this video. And it just, you know, further perpetuates what this video is about, because I see it all the time on my Facebook timeline, just men talking about, and it was this debate not even too long ago on my Facebook timeline where this guy just was making statements about how we women need to stop wearing makeup and we look crazy, you know, this, that, and this. And it is just a huge turn off to me, because I'm just like, as a man, if you're that worried about makeup and hair,
maybe you need to wear some. That's all I'm saying. If you know so much what my makeup's supposed to look like, come do it. Come be my MUA.
so I don't know. I get that everybody has their own personal preference in regards to how much makeup they want to wear, they feel like they should wear. But it just seems like recently, in the last like maybe 3-4 years or so, most recently, or most specifically with the invention of Snapchat and the popularity of it, I feel like every turn men just look for anything to start bashing and attacking women and trying to keep women basically in their place. Anytime women get too high and start, you know, feeling themselves or doing things that they didn't get your approval of or that you don't care for, every time they turn around, anything that girls right now that's trendy that girls like to do, give it 2-3 weeks, men are going to be bashing it and trying to make you feel like, you know, you're wrong for doing it, or, you know, just trying to shame women. And so I'm putting on this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow 24-hour foundation in the color 212. This was the darkest foundation that L'Oreal had. Like, come on, L'Oreal. But so I don't even know how it's gonna do, but I got this recommendation from Kelsey and Kendra, the Glam Twins, and they said that this was a very close drugstore foundation that reacted like a high-end foundation. So I decided to give it a try today. But going back to what I was saying, prime example would be Snapchat and like the puppy dog filter and the flower filters. As soon as they saw that girls like that filter, you know, it didn't take long for it to come out ways to shame women out of doing something that they enjoy. Next thing you heard was the puppy dog filter was you a hoe filter. And, you know, if you wore the flower crown filter, then you was wearing it because you don't have no edges and you trying to cover up edges. And, you know, every day is something. And now it's, you know, girls who put on their eyebrows. I wish women would stop putting on their eyebrows. And every day it's a man trying to shame a woman for something that she's doing that she didn't ask your permission for, basically. Like, and it's just like, I don't go around telling you not to wear that snapback every single day and cover up your hairline. So that's makeup. That's makeup for men. I don't care what anybody says. That's makeup for men. And I'm going all out of order. Like, I don't know why I'm doing that, but this is not normally how I do my order of things. My foundation is usually like after my eyes, and I hadn't even touched my eyes yet. But I'm not used to doing my makeup on camera all that much. So, you know, and for me, is there something I want to do? I know myself. I'm secure in myself. I'm secure in my reputation. I'm secure in who I deal with, who coming in and out of my house. I've never been the one to care, like, going into that whole you a hoe filter. I'ma still use it.
Call me a hoe to my face.
Cause I'm secure with who I am. But I bet you won't call me no hoe to my face. Like, so I'm gonna still use it if I like it. You're not gonna make me feel any kind of way. My face is a little dry. But it's just the principle that if you have the audacity to tell a woman what she should and shouldn't do, and so the gag of all that is women don't wear makeup for men. Like, very rarely do I put makeup on. I feel like this makeup is a little dark. No. Maybe it'll oxidize a little bit. So growing up, when I used to try to find makeup, you know, my mom has always been a makeup lady. My mama would wear makeup to the mailbox, baby. She will be that face. So my mom helped me pick out like my first, you know, full coverage makeup when I started trying to wear a little makeup to high school and stuff. And we was looking at CoverGirl, and you know, I was asking her what to get, and she was just, all I remember her telling me was, you need to get the darkest foundation that they have. And I have, growing up, like my mom used to make little comments, and I know necessarily she didn't mean anything by it, but sometimes she can be a little color struck. And so I had like some real issues like with my color growing up, just this color of my skin, feeling like I was too dark and things like that. And so I just remember her telling me that. And so probably for like the next 2 or 3 years, no matter what foundation it was, like no matter what brand it was, what foundation, I would always pick up the darkest one. And one day, like, I was doing my makeup, and this went on for years, and my mom was just like, you don't feel like that makeup is a little too dark for your skin? And I was like, I guess not, no. I was like, she's like, it looked a little too dark. And I had never heard her tell me anything was too dark for my skin. I didn't think it was possible. That's just the kind of mindset that I had at the point. And she was like, no, I meant you should get the darkest foundation in the brand that we were going in. You always still try to match your skin, like not just the darkest foundation, you know. But anyway, so yeah. And then like, as far as like, if it's not makeup, it's something else. It's men, you know, telling us that we shouldn't be wearing wigs, and you know, we shouldn't be wearing wigs. But you know, when a girl first decides she want to go natural, she's scared to big chop because y'all talking about her, because y'all gonna say her hair look like a dirty tennis ball, or she ain't got no hair, or she bald headed. Like, women can't win for losing with men, because y'all always, y'all say y'all like, but because men always gonna have an opinion regardless. And so probably when I went natural actually was when I decided I ain't give a damn. Like, I ain't give a damn. I mean, I was single at the time when I decided to you know, go ahead and cut my relaxed ends off and things like that. But granted, even when I've been in relationships, I've never thought twice. Like, I may ask, you know, how you feel about this hairstyle or what you think about it, but ultimately, like, even if you say I'm not really feeling that, it's probably not gonna stop me, because 9 times out of 10 something I'm doing my hair is only temporary. Even if it's a haircut, it's only temporary. Like, hair grows, and it's my hair. But like hair color, anything. But you know, men have a problem with women wearing weaves, but you don't want her to be natural. Y'all say y'all want natural, but every time I look, or because I don't go on that side of Instagram often, but every time I just so happen to go on the side where it's saying, showing pictures that somebody didn't like, y'all the same ones that's claiming they want these so natural women, every time I turn around, the pictures that you liking on Instagram ain't what you claiming that you like, you know, on social media. You know, that it's not adding up. Like, that's not the pictures that you liking. And you don't want surgery, but you liking, you know, all these pictures of these women who clearly done had surgery. My whole thing, my whole stance, as far as like surgery go, baby, if you got the money, do you. Like, and then people like, oh, as long as it's natural. No, there are no stipulations. If you have the money, do you. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. One thing about me is I drink water, I use coconut oil, and I mind my business. That's it. I don't care if it's natural or not. I don't care if you go overboard or not. I don't care. Like, that's your life. If you have the money to pay for it, do you. But you know, all these men that be talking about, you know, I want this natural woman and this, that, and the third. Your actions are not lining up. It just seemed like also the same men usually, and I don't wish bad on anybody, but I'm gonna preface this by saying, yes, I understand Tyrese is married and was married when he made that statement, but not wishing bad on anybody. I want to get at about 5 years before I give him credibility by saying, you know, he found his happily ever after, because baby, when he even before then, like when I saw that he got married, I was like, bless her heart, like God bless you, better you than me and half these women on earth, because it take a special one. I imagine that man is a pill to deal with. Like long time ago, way back when you had nose rings and lip rings and everything else. And I didn't think that was too masculine. I mean, Tupac had a nose ring, but for some reason, your nose ring came off a little different. That's all I'm saying. Because you had, you know, 2 in here and in the lip and wherever, eyebrow, maybe it wasn't the lip, maybe it was the eyebrow. And what women should be wearing and should be doing, like, you single. Like, I've never, and I mean, they may exist and they women may be cool with it, but in my little lifetime and the people that I've dealt with, just out of all the reasons that a relationship can end that I've experienced in my life, wearing too much makeup wasn't one of them. And I'm not one to wear makeup every day, even, you know, more times in a week than not. I probably will wear makeup 1 time during the week, but you better believe when I put that makeup on, usually it's a full face. You know, my boyfriend knows if I gotta do my makeup, I need like 45 minutes. He already like, we need to go on in there and do your makeup or whatever. And it's a lot of stuff that y'all do that we don't like that y'all do. For example, you putting on dress clothes and it's clear to me that you used to being in Tims and jeans or J's and jeans all year round, and your suit 2 sizes too big. That drives me crazy. It bothers me that you got all them bumps, all them razor bumps around your beard, but you worry about my face. It bothers me that your teeth yellow. It bothers me that your hairline jacked up. Worry about getting your beard to connect before you worry about how I wear my makeup. Cause I'm gonna keep wearing this makeup. Y'all know me. Like, I'm not one to ever care. Like, if y'all remember, like even in the last chit chat get ready with me I did, which was New Year's, I think. It was right after folks were saying it's time to stop over highlighting. Guess what? When I get to this highlight, I'm gonna still over highlight, because I spent this money on this highlighter. So yeah, my title may have been a little misleading, but at the end of the day, it was misleading because it ain't gonna happen. Like, ain't nobody gonna break up with you because you got on too much makeup, boo-boo. And if they do, you don't need that kind of negativity in your life. I want a man who worry about everything but the makeup that I got on my face that clearly washes off. Like,
call me a hoe for wearing that puppy dog filter and then throw me in the pool to get my makeup to wash off.
I promise you ain't gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. And I go back and forth, like, whether or not I contour my nose on certain days, but just since we talking about, you know, wearing too much makeup, let me go ahead and contour everything. You know, why not? Why not? I'm gonna contour everything just for the hell of it, you know, because I like wearing too much makeup. So how do y'all feel about, like, taking, like, a dating advice from men? That's my question to y'all. Like, how do y'all feel about that? Like, personally, for me, very rarely, like literally 2% chance that I personally am gonna ask a man for his advice in regards to something that has to do with something that I'm doing, or I guess like relationship advice, I should say. Like, very rarely am I gonna ask a man's advice as far as it goes in relationships. And if I do, it's because he's been with his same spouse for over 5 years, like tried and true, and really like upwards of 10 years. If I'm like married or you've been with this be your same girlfriend for 5 years or more, it's pretty much the only time that I'm actively asking a man's advice. Like, I have a male best friend and he's been with his wife literally over a decade. So they haven't been married that long, but we knew that was his wife before she became his wife, you know.
See, I'm gonna over highlight because I want to, because it's my face, because I spend money on this highlighter.
A lot of times we be bashing ourselves, like women be trying to tear women down and, you know, tell women that they look stupid, and women love, or certain women, certain kinds of women love telling you know, doing subliminal messages, trying to make another woman feel like she's stupid if you know she's getting cheated on. And to me, that's just so childish. But women give men the permission to act like this because, you know, we act like that with each other, but 9 times out of 10, like, I want the perspective from another woman, because listen, baby, if you ain't never, and I done said this multiple times this week, just because for different reasons or another. So if you follow me on various social medias, you may already know what I'm finna say, but baby, if you ain't never been no fool for a man, just keep on living. And normally I wouldn't wear lashes, but I'm gonna wear them today because, you know, why not? Why not go overboard? I forgot how much I like this song. Bad It. I love me some Jesse Power, y'all. What he doing now, y'all? I need him to sing at my wedding. I need him to sing You at my wedding. That is like my #1 wedding song. Well, it's not my #1 wedding song. It's the song that I want to do my first dance to. My #1 wedding song is Babyface, Every Time I Close My Eyes. And it's just, the reason I will know that it's my husband is that when I listen to that song, it'll make me think of him. And Bay is supposed to be coming over here tonight. And I know he got some stuff to do, but I wish he would like come in while I'm still shooting this video, which I know he probably won't. Just so y'all can hear his take on it. Even though sometimes his opinion can get real drastic, y'all. Like, we always talk about we're gonna do like more vlogs together, but sometimes I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Like, if y'all watch my invade my privacy tag, when I said like he would say stuff that would make me be like, I would never like him again. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, he can get real drastic with his opinion. So I may be like, they don't care, and then I get his behind on camera and he talking about, oh, y'all doing too much makeup, and I'm just like, see, this is why you don't know how to act. But he said that I probably wouldn't even put it on camera. But at the end of the day, even if he felt that way, like I said, he ain't never said it to me. Like, ain't never said it to me. I wear too much makeup. So my point of the matter is, like, they can feel how they want to feel. Keep it to your damn self. You think I would buy this expensive highlighter for you? You don't know what a highlighter is. Like, my babe may know what a highlighter is, but generally, y'all don't even know what it is. So it's like, you think I'm doing this for you? So now I'm just gonna do my hair. They've been in these 2 little raggedy braids. They wasn't even really neat when I first put them in, for like 3 days now, I think. I do have a video, so I'll link the video in the description box below of me doing these braids or whatever, but nothing special, but it just gets the hair out of the way while I'm at work, because I really need my hair pulled away. And this is that same unit. So again, if you're interested in this unit, I'll leave that in the description box below as well. But I haven't had to reapply anything either to my hair or to the lace itself. You guys know that I bonded this unit to my head using the Bold Hold lace tape, and it's still like on my head. So I'm just finger detangling it. It really just depends on what you're looking for when you wear wigs. Like, sometimes when I wear a wig, I know I'm just gonna wear it for that day or maybe the weekend, and I don't really need a long lasting hold, so I can use the what is it, got to be glued gel, or even just bobby pinning. I've really tried to lately have been steering away from bobby pinning my units, just because and there's bobby pinning as soon as I said that, but that was just to get it from behind my ear. I've really steered away from bobby pinning my units just because bobby pins get uncomfortable for me, and I've been having headaches lately. So this is what the unit looks like. It's kind of like a little braid out I got going on right now. So you can fluff it out and wear it like that if you want to. You guys know I like using these boppers to tie my hair off. So this is it. I really wanted it to be, you know, messy, like a messy bun. I didn't want it to be, you know, anything really put together. Like, you, of course, you can sleek it up, and like I said, it's on my head, so you really can pull this ponytail up as tight as you want to make it, really as smooth as you want to make it. But I really wanted it to be loose and kind of carefree. So this is the final look. All that makeup on, and don't let nobody tell you, man or woman, that you're wearing too much makeup, because you can wear what you want to wear. It's your life, you pay for it. Even if somebody else paid for it for you, it's your face. So comment in the comment section below how you feel about men weighing in on women wearing makeup, and how you feel about men giving women advice on what they need to do to get a man. If you enjoyed this, get ready with me to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't a cousin already. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.